Hello everybody. So it's 2 minutes to 3. It's on a Thursday, which means it's magic time yet again. So I thought I'd jump on it a minute or two early just to let's put some lights on. We can see some lights. There we go. Just so we can get a few people joining in, so people can see what we're doing. It's a little bit of a show today. As I said, Tuesday ends up being a lesson, and Thursday will end up being a show. So we're going to do a little bit of live magic today. We've got a bit of card magic. We have got mentalism trick as well. So a bit of mind reading stuff. Hopefully they're going to be able to do with you guys through the internet as well. And we might even do something, which is how I kind of first got into doing magic a long time ago. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We'll give it another 50 seconds. If anybody's online and wants to say hello, drop a comment on there, please. That would be very much appreciated. So I know that I'm not just sat here on my own, because I usually am. That's what we're all doing these days. And if you've got any questions at all, fire them below. I'll keep an eye on it so I can see what we're doing. And then we shall get to cracking. And then this evening we've got the virtual pub as well, so what more is there to do? Hopefully at 8 o'clock everybody's going to be clapping for carers again. It's Thursday at 8 o'clock every Thursday until all of this madness is over. So that'll be awesome if everybody joins in that. And I know certainly my street's been really well attended, so that's been brilliant. Right, it's 3 o'clock. Let's do something. So, obviously all magicians use cards, so I wanted to do something with a bit of a card trick to start off with. As I said before, I only ever use normal decks of cards. I don't use funny decks or anything like that, because that's not my style. So I'm going to show you, let's try this. Let's have a look. You can still record a video, but it won't be live. Didn't know that. Think I'm still live. If I am, just comment below, and I think I've got a problem with my internet today, so I apologise for that. So if there is anybody out there watching, just drop a comment down and let me know what's going on with this. So we shall do a card trick. We shall start with this card just here. It doesn't matter too much if I see the card. It's the King of Hearts. I'm going to show you a little bit of a weird trick with this, the King of Hearts. So we'll take the King and we'll lose the King somewhere in the middle. And usually a magician will go through and they will find the card myself. Now I've kind of got to do that today, but I am going to use 5 cards to find that one. So instead of just going through as a normal, if there's anybody watching, just drop a comment below. That'd be amazing, just to let me know. And we'll have a look. So we're going to use 1 card, 2 cards, 3, 4, and 5 cards, all from random spaces of the deck, and I genuinely don't know what those cards are at the moment. I'll shuffle these cards back up again, and there we go. So we've got 5 cards that from random selected places in the deck. Hopefully, if there's anybody online, they will pick a number for me between 1 and 5. If you can pick a number for me between 1 and 5, not 1 or 5, let's make it interesting, and we shall try and hopefully find that card, which I believe was the King of Hearts, if I remember right. So if there's anybody online, drop a comment below for the... Hello Wendy. Hello. Wendy, pick a number between 1 and 5, not 1 or 5. And hopefully we'll be able to try and find the card. The King of Hearts, I think it was. 3 people online. Wow. It's going viral. Or not. Yeah, pick a number between 1 and 5, not 1 or 5, because that's really boring, and I'll probably be able to find those. Drop it below, and hopefully the King of Hearts will be at that space. Let's give it a go. If not, I'm going to pick a number. Or I'll get Isla to pick a number. 3. 3. Thank you, Wendy, for helping me out. Card 1, 2, 3. The next one down after 3 is... Wendy, you picked well. Hopefully it is the King of Hearts. And as I said before, you should never play cards with a magician. The reason you should never play cards with a magician is not only did we find the King of Hearts, but we managed to find these other 4 cards. Those being the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Clubs, and the other 2 aces, the hearts and the diamonds, or from randomly selected places in the deck, including the card you guys selected at the third position, sorry, as you said, the King of Hearts. So there we go, just a little bit of quick card magic to start off with before we do anything. And I want to do a mind reading trick with you. So over here, I have got an envelope. This envelope, I promise you, will stay the same all the way through this. Over here, I've got a pack of cards, all with different people's names on them, all different celebrities' names. So we'll give you a look. We've got, who have we got there? Ellie Goulding. We've got Ollie Murs. We've got Cheryl Cole, or whatever she's known as these days. I need to update this. Beyonce, Madonna. Got loads and loads of different people's names on here. I'm going to go through and we'll take half the deck. So I've got half in each hand. Somebody write below for me, right or left, and we shall use that deck of cards. Right or left, which hand do you want me to keep? I've got 4 people watching, so hopefully somebody's going to write in the comments right or left, and we shall keep that deck of cards to use. I know there is a bit of a lag on this, so when you type something it does take a couple of seconds for me to see it, I believe. I've got 3 seconds and I shall choose one myself. 3, 2, 1. We'll use this pile. Cool. We'll split these in half again. Oh, Wendy, right. Okay, we'll split these and we'll use your right again. We'll use the right one again. Cool. So, we've got some cards left just up here. Bang. And we're going to choose... Who we got in here anyway? We've got Simon Cowell. Obviously on Britain's Got Talent at the moment. We've got Her Majesty the Queen. Who else have we got in here? We've got... The legend is will.i.am. So we've got a number of different ones just here. And somebody just pick any number for me. What we've got? We've got 7 cards here. Pick any number for me out of those 7 cards, and we shall use that card. Tyler, pick a number between 1 and 7. 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So the card we have chosen is Lady Gaga. Excellent. And obviously she was instrumental in organising that fantastic show the other evening with all the different celebrities singing, and she was amazing on it as well. So Lady Gaga. Excellent. Right. As I said, right from the very start, here we are. My prediction. Oh, it's close, Wendy. 3. There's a bit of a lag on it. So over here, right from the very start, I had one person inside this envelope. Hopefully, if we've got this right, it is Lady Gaga, aged 3 months old. Well, I was never actually going to get it right, was it? The comments are slow, I know. It's there's about a 20-second lag on there, I believe. So yeah, Lady Gaga, aged 3 months old. Some people, all right. People don't believe me when I do this, I'll be honest. But Lady Gaga, as you know, I'm sure many actresses and actresses, did some photos they weren't too happy of when they were younger. So yeah, she did a naked photo shoot. I know, right at the start. But she did grow up to be absolutely incredible. It was brilliant. She's fantastic. She's been a fantastic star of many shows, incredible music. And thankfully, you guys picked absolutely perfect for me, because Lady Gaga was the one on the other side right from the very start. Lady Gaga, thank you very much for helping me out there, guys. So there we go. So we've done a little bit of card magic so far. Hi Matt, this is the first time I've watched a live video. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. There's going to be some other cool stuff coming on there as well. And there's some amazing stuff on the rest of the Inspire Fitness Academy as well. All those guys are doing incredible stuff. So I wanted to tell you a little story about how I first got into doing magic. Now, I first saw magic on TV. Oh, thank you. I got some hearts. That's amazing. Oh, thanks. I first saw magic on TV And you'll explain this fork in a minute. It's not just me waving a fork around because I haven't got a magic one. I first saw magic on TV when I was about 5 years old. And I came downstairs one night and my mum, my dad and my sister were all sat in the living room watching a magician on TV. They all sat around watching a magician on TV. And they were all waving cutlery around, going crazy, and I thought my family had lost it. But they weren't. They were watching a magician called Uri Geller. And he was famous for mind reading and bending metal even. So yeah, that's what he was famous for, all that positive thinking. If you believe you can do it, you can actually do it. So I remember going in the kitchen, I'm getting a fork and I'm waving it around because I really wanted this to happen. I wanted to be a magician. And I'm waving it and thinking, this is going to happen, this is going to work, this is going to work. And strangely, the power of the mind is an incredible thing. So much so that you can actually bend metal with it. There, to start off with. Now I thought that was incredible and I wanted to be able to take this one step further. I wanted to be able to bend this fork in someone's hands and absolutely destroy the fork. So I wanted to be able to take the fork in someone's hands, one we just bent, and just turn it in someone's hands. Just like this. Now usually I'd get somebody else to do this, but obviously because there's nobody here apart from me and Isla, then we could do it. I could take the fork in someone's hands and slowly pull it out. And if I actually believed that it worked, it did. And we managed to bend the fork in the middle. Completely and utterly bend the fork. I wanted to be able to make this even better though, even stronger. I wanted to be able to get somebody to completely destroy it. Now I can usually get someone to do this in their hands, as I said, but I wanted to be able to get someone to wave the fork, and keep waving the fork, and really, really focus in on thinking about that fork, thinking about it bending, and hopefully, if they thought about it hard enough and long enough, the fork will completely and utterly destroy, completely bend, and you could never, ever bend them back again. Completely useless, but fantastic for spaghetti. So yeah, that was how I first got into doing magic, with a strange bent fork. So there we go, we've done. Let's do one last thing, and I will show you what happens when a magician screws up. And it does happen sometimes, not very often. So we'll give this a go, and we'll try one more thing. So we're going to go through and get a card selected. I will say stop about there. Should be about right. Cool. And we shall get the 5 of spades. We're going to use the 5 of spades for this one. And I'm going to show you what happens if we do screw up. And it does happen sometimes that sometimes we do screw up a little trick. But there's always a way to get out of a trick if it goes completely wrong. So we're going to give this a go. I'm going to get one card selected yet again. And we're going to use, hopefully, this card. That doesn't always work. So I'll tell you what, sometimes you have to take the card over here, give it a quick wave, and hopefully turn it back into the card that they was looking for, the 5 of spades. So there we go. I'll tell you what the thing is. Sometimes we screw it up a second time. And sometimes, if we're looking for the card again, we go through. We find a card, and it's not always the right card the second time round. So what you have to do the second time round, you get a quick flick. And hopefully, you can turn that card back into the 5 over there. The thing is though, that card was never really the 5. Give it a quick wave, and it'll turn itself straight back into any other card. And I've never really worked out how that works, but that's how a magician gets out of a trick if it goes completely wrong. So, yes, Kevin Ramsell, maybe you didn't get that. It's your dad who's... Yes, it is my dad. Yes, he's been excellent. He's been to many of my shows over the years, my dad has, and seen me. Wendy, are you a part of the Magic Circle? Yes, I am a part of the Magic Circle down in London. I was very lucky enough to join the Magic Circle probably... maybe 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago now. Something I always wanted to do as a child. There's an interview process, an audition process where you have to perform in front of a load of magicians. And yes, I was lucky enough to get the technical score and the ability to get in. So yeah, one of the proudest things that I've ever managed to do is to say I am a member of the Magic Circle. We've got 6 people watching now. Let's do one last trick while I'm here. We might as well, hadn't we? Here we go. Tap to like a view. Here we go. All right. We are going to do one last thing to finish off. We are going to choose one card over here. It's the Ace of Diamonds. So I've been working on something a little bit new for a while now, and it's how to smell a card. Wendy, you know a couple of members. Shoot their names over and I'll see if I know them. So I'm going to try and smell a card. It's a new way of doing it. So we are looking for the Ace, if I remember right. It's not in that pile there. Not in that pile there. Let's see. No. 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 Haha. I think on card up here, Jeff Amos. I know Jeff, yes, I do know Jeff. On card, the Ace of Diamonds from the very start sat up there in my mouth. There we go. All right, thank you very much for spending the last 15 or so minutes with me, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a wonderful time talking to you guys. Hopefully it's brightened up your Thursday afternoon, because I know most of you guys are still sat at home doing not a great deal, or possibly homeschooling, which I'm going to go back to in a minute, which is a whole new ball game for me. Homeschooling is great fun. So remember, 8 o'clock tonight, guys, we have the Clap for Carers. So as many of you people out there will be giving support to the NHS. They're doing a fantastic job, so thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we're going to be doing Teach a Magic Trick, and that is going to be, for that, I think you're going to need a glass and a coin. And we're going to have some fun with that. And it's a really cool visual magic trick that you will be able to do over Skype, Zoom, Face Party, FaceTime, where any of these apps that people are using to stay in contact. Me and Jeff are close, who used to come to my modelling groups. Oh wow, cool. Yeah, Jeff, I know Jeff. I've known him for a number of years. I don't know him particularly well, but we're in the same circuit together, and I am sure I bumped into him once or twice in London. So thank you very much again. Thank you, Wendy, for commenting. Thank you for my dad for watching, and the one other person, I'm not quite sure who that is. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I shall see you all on Tuesday, guys. Look after yourself. Stay safe.